Baby, listen, make sure you like this video as you are coming in. Make sure you like it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What is up, y'all? It's your girl Brand New, and honey, I am back in the building. Listen, this time, honey, I'm here to talk about AL and Arion Curry. Y'all know the little conversation, honey, that he had with her. And it was just very interesting. Very interesting. So Arionne says that she can't confirm or deny that Martel cheated on Melody for 5 years without, Melody doing what she felt the need to be doing. Girl, what? If he stepped out on her, she got every right to step right back out. Period. Period. And don't you dare try to flip the switch, because these women like Arionne, these pick-me's, these Francine DW looking suckers from Arthur, okay, I'm trying to watch my words because we only about a minute in, and then I got another 2 minutes until I could cut up, honey, the way I want to, okay? But listen, follow me. She trying to defend this narcissist. She called this man, Martel, a narcissist. Girl, we ain't forgot. You got cognitive dissonance. Okay? That's what you got. You don't know if you coming or going. Don't you dare defend him. I don't know what she was doing because he cheated on her because he wanted to. When you are with a narcissistic man, they feel like they could treat you any kind of way. You better not do half the shiggity that they do. But they could treat you any kind of way, and there shouldn't be any consequences for their actions. Okay? You are the woman that was helping this man cheat. Okay? You participated in it. You keep trying to get out of it, trying to moonwalk, okay, up out of all this, without her also doing whatever she felt, she should be doing, or whatever the hell you said. You're trying to make it look like Martel cheated because she cheated. So, and that's another thing about these pick-me's. They believe everything that the narcissistic man says. And I know so much about this situation because I actually know folks in real life, you guys, that have been in something similar to this. Okay? I know Arion, not this one, but honey, I know the thoughts of an Arion, of a pick-me. I know the thoughts of a narcissistic man. Okay? I know one personally. So he didn't put Melody through all that hell, all that cheating for all those years, all that lying. Okay? Did all of that to her. And then after he does all of that, there's no remorse. There's no empathy. Gaslighting from him and the side chick. But yeah, these side chicks, these pick-me's that can't wait until a man is out of his relationship, that way you can get with him, because I know one. She got with this man while he was in a whole relationship. The man already had a girlfriend, and I guess he ended up breaking up with his girlfriend and getting with her. And she wanna, play innocent, play like a victim. You just helped that man cheat. Now he's with you. And then when he got with her, you guys, he was cheating on her. He was cheating on her, and this bitch is going around town blaming everybody but that man. That's your man, Savannah. Yeah, but, I know a girl that told me that she seen dude out with another woman on a date. You know? All of this got back to the woman, and she just defended her narcissist, and yeah, well, we in love. Ain't no damn love. Okay? Ain't no damn love. It's lust. This lady that I'm talking about, you guys, was actually married doing all of this. Married. And she's a Christian. And I remember she used to try to invite me to church. What church you go to, bitch? Where they doing all this? Okay? A mess. A mess. Come to my church. What church? Okay? Arion says she has let OWN create a narrative for her for a very long time. Girl, nobody put a gun up to your head and told you to sleep with a married man. You had to have answered the phone to receive Martel's phone calls, and you had to spread your legs. Okay? You spread those legs because you wanted to. And you got low self-esteem, and you saw Melody, because this is what a lot of them do. They will see a picture of you, and you can't tell me these bitches cannot wait to be in competition with you. Oh, that's your wife? Oh, yeah, I'm going to really keep screwing you. Yeah, because I want to be in a competition with her. Now, if Melody would have saw a picture of her face, she would have, fell the hell out. Okay? Melody would have passed out after seeing that face that girl got. Okay? Y'all know she would have. But this girl got excited. Ooh, she pretty, she tall, got long legs. And he over here with me. You can't tell me that these women don't be thinking in that way. They always competing where they don't compare. And Melody is a lot better than me. She wouldn't have even got no argument out of me looking like that. Okay? You ain't getting no argument out of Miss Robinson. I will argue with Halle Berry, not Halle Barely, okay? And you way off from Halle. I'm just throwing names out there, okay? A mess. After all these years, she is upset that the show is still discussing her. And anybody would want somebody to stop talking about them. Girl, you don't want to be reminded of the bad choice that you made. And then this bitch had the audacity on this recording to say to AL, it was a mistake. We all make mistakes. How did your pussy just accidentally fall on a married man's peen? How does it just fall into his lap? Okay, like there's no accountability, there's no remorse, there's no empathy. AL asked her, do she think she owed Melody an apology? And she tried to allude to, girl, you ain't sorry because you was that same bitch that got your ass on a recording with AL, and you got to bragging and talking about how you took Melody's nigga. Y'all be killing me when y'all brag about taking these nothing ass niggas away from people. Martel ain't nothing. Melody done already had him, bitch. Had the kids by him. Everything. Okay? So this is what I'm saying. They will create a competition with you. They are jealous of you. But let them tell it. They like to turn and twist shit around because they gaslighters. Women like Arionne. Gaslighters. But yeah, I remember her saying, yeah, well, I took her nigga with my eyes closed. And then on here in another conversation, she was like, he didn't even want Melody no more. Y'all always, and I know all about this because this lady that I'm telling y'all about, she got to talking like that. Yeah, he didn't even want certain women and he wanted me. How the fuck are you bragging about a cheating ass nigga? that you cheated with then had the audacity to cry wolf and be like, he cheating on me. We don't feel sorry for you, bitch. Did you feel sorry for the other lady? Okay, when she was going through what she was going through? You didn't feel sorry for nobody. This is how you can tell these women that they cheat with are cold narcissists, because they don't have any empathy or sympathy for the next bitch, but you supposed to have it with them. Bitch, please. Get your ass up out of here with that bullshit. But yeah, Arionne, girl. Sad case, honey. That's what she is. Shout out to Aunt Leola. You're sad. You do owe Melody an apology, but you won't apologize because you would rather brag. You would rather use this weak-ass situation to increase your weak-ass self-esteem. Okay? Your self-esteem is in the toilet, because if it was where it needed to be, you wouldn't even find yourself in this situation. You wouldn't even still be in this situation. Because Melody then came out on another live and was like, bitch, he don't even claim you. He over here dating Sheree, dating all these other people, but you allow it. That's another thing with these women. They are, hell, I was going to call them doorknobs. They are. Okay? But they are doormats. They allow these narcissistic niggas to run all over them, to disrespect them. And they just bow down and acquiesce and go along with whatever program. Okay? Whatever program the narcissist says that they are on. And these same men, this is why it's important, and I'm going to do another video on this. This is why it's important to not get out here talking about, well, you got to act like a woman and act feminine. See, a lot of y'all that be doing that act feminine talk, okay? Y'all want women to be weak like you. And, just deal with a cheating ass nigga. Just put up with it, girl. Okay, he just being a man. That's just what men do. Okay? We don't do that. We hold everybody accountable for their behavior. Everybody. Men, women, kids, everybody gotta be accountable. Up over here. AL asks Arionne, would she ever leave Huntsville? She said maybe one day. You ain't going nowhere. You know what's very interesting with her is she wants us to stop talking about her. This is what you could have did, right? You could have just got the hell away from Martel. You could have just, went and got with another man, but you had something to prove to Melody and the rest of the world. And this is what these women will do. They will stand by these men, for the long term. That way it can look, emphasis on it can look like he loves them. He chose me. Bitch, choose yourself. Pick me. Okay? That's what some of y'all are. Pick me's. Pick me. He chose me. It's a mess. So Arion says that Melody and her husband, it's funny how you know that he's her husband. He was her husband. You admit to it now. Okay, she says that they used her for a storyline. This is how I know that this witch has not changed. Okay? Because it all starts and ends with you. He was whose husband? He was hers. Okay? There's a period at the end of that. When you begin sleeping with somebody's husband, you can't sleep with somebody's husband and then think that there won't be consequences. The world is going to shame you. Okay? The world of public opinion is going to shame you. They're going to blame you. Women that have been cheated on, they're going to be re-traumatized by this. You have to expect all of that. You don't expect any consequence for your behavior because you don't care, because after all, he chose you. And when you hear a woman talking like that, they are talking out of ego. Yeah, but he chose me. And with the woman that I'm telling y'all about, she refused to apologize to this other lady. She disrespected the lady, cut her off. And instead of that lady that I'm telling y'all about, instead of her apologizing, guess what she says? Well, he didn't want her anyway. That don't matter, you fucking idiot. Child, I ain't got time, honey, for these pick-me's. Do y'all see what I'm saying with these women? Everything is about ego. He chose me. He didn't want the other woman. You disrespected her. And that's the whole thing with this lady I'm talking about. Her whole sense of identity is surrounded by this man. Okay? It's because of this man. I can't even take accountability for my behavior. I will just say that man, he didn't want that woman. You shouldn't have disrespected that lady and interrupt her. You don't do that. Okay? And if she would have slapped your ass, okay? If she would have see, everybody ain't gonna be nice. They're not gonna be nice to your ass. They gonna get you. Okay? But yeah, when I heard that shit, I was like, oh. Look, sad case. But this little wank, she gets on my damn nerves. You know? Because it's just like, we all know she ain't sorry. We all know she ain't sorry. So I don't even know why, he was having this conversation with her. So Arion, just like a lot of other women that have affairs with men that don't belong to them, we won't even say married, honey. But, because to me it's all the same thing. She says she has Martel in check 1 minute. Yeah, we have conversations, and I be telling him not to discuss me on the show, and then the show comes on another year, and they do the same thing all over again. Bitch, it sounds like you ain't got him in check. Shit, you need to check yourself. Okay? Need to respect yourself. But yeah, she allows Martel to run amok. Martel could do no wrong in her eyes. Her stingers are at Melody. Melody is the woman. I've seen all of this behavior, you guys, firsthand. Where women like Arion, they have everything to say to somebody like Melody. Okay? She probably want to fight Melody and whoop her ass. And she was the one sleeping with her husband. Okay? That's how twisted these people are. That's how, disrespectful they are. That's how they think. And it's funny because even AL was like, well, yeah, let's take Melody out of it. You can't take Melody out of it, nigga, because Melody is the motherfucking motive. Melody is the reason for all of this in her mind. There are women out here that they would rather compete where they don't compare with another woman than hold a nigga accountable for his bad behavior. Okay? So, and she'll never hold Martel accountable for his bad behavior because she believes, and this is how a lot of them think, well, he just being a man, and he can't help himself. They got everything for you, though. Okay? They got all the smoke for you. or women like you. But yeah, when it comes to that man, he can do no wrong. That's why she's still dealing with him year after year. So you have nobody to blame but yourself. Okay, see, all of this goes back to Arion and Arionne's choices. You are making choices and you are making decisions. You're not making no mistake. It wasn't a mistake when you slept with that man. Okay? You also threw it in Melody's face. Could you tell your husband to stop calling me? That was you trying to get at her. That was you trying to get at her. Let me let you know what your nigga is doing. All you have to do, guess what you got to do, bitch, when he call? Not answer. But you don't want to be accountable. You could have changed your number. Well, he would just find out it, girl. If you want to get away from somebody, you will. You didn't want to leave Martel alone. Because part of the attraction with Martel, this is another thing. This is another thing, you guys, with these type of women. They like that these men sleep with beautiful women, or they got, like I said, to me, she was obsessed with Melody. They are obsessed with beautiful women because they know that that's what they lack. And not just beauty, intelligence, and kindness. And, you have a light. Y'all know how Melody has a light to her. Arionne is pure darkness. She's evil. She participates in stuff like this. That's why she wanted to start that narrative. This is another way she was trying to get out of accountability. Remember when she got online and blasted Melody for messing with that married security guy that worked for Melody? Remember, she was trying to make it look like, well, me and Melody is one and the same. She messing with a married security guy, and this is his wife, and did a whole post and delete. See, once again, that was her way of showing the world she can't take accountability. Okay? I'm going to make Melody look bad. I'm going to make it look like we one and the same. And it's everybody's fault but mine as the reason to why all these people talk about me on the show. Okay? They wouldn't be able to keep talking about you. You're the dummy. Girl, you had a whole baby with Martel. They really gonna talk about you. Okay? What you could have did was, you could have went away quietly. You could have paused. Shout out to Queen Sheba. You could have paused. You could have got the hell away from Martel, started dating a new man. You could have put all this behind you before you got pregnant. You had the years to do it. And I heard you've been pregnant, 3 times by Martel? This is the first time you followed through with that baby because you wanted to punish Melody. You wanted to shove it up in her face once again. Okay? And let her know, he mine, bitch. And I just had the baby with him to prove it. Okay? I can tell by your tone and your mannerisms, that's what type of time you was on. And Martel, his evil ass, was like, yeah, I'll make Melody pay for leaving me. Yeah, I'll make her pay. After he done already put her in a burning house and through all the disrespect and emotional abuse for all those years, right? As if that wasn't enough to add insult to injury. Yeah, I'll follow through and have a baby with my side chick. That'll teach Melody. And Arion has won. Okay, a bitch with low self-esteem is always trying to win. Okay, but she don't love herself enough to win through her own merit. Okay, she ain't gonna win through herself. She gonna try to attach herself to your wagon. Let me try to compete with this woman. Oh, she in real estate. Oh, she pretty. Oh, she dressed like this. Y'all heard what she said on the original Straight No Chaser conversation. Okay, that lady had with her. Y'all remember what she said? Melody out here winning. She doing it. She doing this. She doing that. Jealous. 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 It's so many single black females out here. It's so many goddamn monitoring spirits out here. That girl is a monitoring spirit too. Because she probably be sitting there with Martel. What did Melody have on in the scene? And I know all about it, honey, because I didn't talk to these heifers in the past. I know how they move. What did Melody have on? What's Melody's next move? That way I can make it too. Yeah, that way I can make the same move. Yeah, that way it can look like we're on equal footing. Okay? Desperate, pathetic, deplorable, destitute. Okay? That's why her ass was over there with Destiny. They the same kind, honey. The same kind of hood rat. Okay? A mess. AL asks Arionne, when will you disconnect from Martel? Arionne says, well, there is a disconnect. I call bullshit. Ain't no disconnect. Because everybody know that if you fuck a nigga and get pregnant by him, y'all could sleep with each other for the rest of y'all life. Because guess what? There's a baby now. There's a reason. That's why you had that baby. That way that nigga would be bonded to you. Okay, you think we didn't see what you was doing, bitch? We see you. You're not that smart. Okay? And Martel put something permanent within you. He put that baby in you on purpose. That way he can always have a place to nest. Okay? He running you, girl, like you some in and out mart. I just know I can go get some cootie cat from her if I can't get it from who I want. I always know I got her. They be knowing they got you bitches. They already be knowing who's going to go for it. Okay? And who's going to put up. I remember a man said that to me in the past. Yeah, you ain't gonna put up with me. If I'm trying to enter into a loving romantic relationship with you, why do I need to put up with you? That don't sound good. And yeah, we all have our flaws and our faults, right? Nobody's perfect. But why do I need to put up with you? That's a red flag. That's a red flag. I remember I looked at him like, yeah, you don't know who the fuck you dealing with, but you will soon figure out, as they all do. How you doing? All right, let me see what some people think about this. One person says, how can you tell someone or don't or stop discussing you when you keep everyone on Love and Marriage Huntsville in your wide mouth all the time? You are truly special. Yeah, she act as if like you had a chance before the baby was born to disappear into obscurity. Like, girl, you could have just like went and, well, look, I was going to say move overseas, but you could have went on with your life. You chose to keep, screwing that lady husband. Okay? And she's evil, you guys. And her type of woman, they get some type of sick thrill out of screwing another lady's husband. Because remember what she said. Well, Melody just mad that her husband wanted me and he didn't want her no more. Okay? Another person. At this point, it doesn't matter what she says. It's not going to change what people think of her. It's not. Another person, she is delusional. They have not discussed her on the show like she is saying, girl, get a job and stop talking about this show. You are 32 years old. He has been divorced for 3 years and still hasn't married you. Exactly. Exactly. That hurts her. And another thing with the type of woman that Arion is she's the cool girl. She's the girl that's okay with getting leftovers. Okay? She's the girl that's going to act like she doesn't want much from Martel, but we will hear her, and I believe I heard her telling AL in another conversation, yeah, well, Martel, he just need to get his stuff together, and that way we can move on and do what we go do, and we this and we that. 1 minute, bitch, you claim you can take or leave this nigga, which is a lie. You ain't left yet, but that's the shit that you say. So, honey, like I said, she don't know if she coming or going. She don't know. The other person, her disconnect, she is disconnected in her mind. Yeah, she is. Another person says, I'm convinced that this lady is mentally unstable. It's the lack of accountability that's annoying. Whatever happened in their marriage between a husband and wife, she cannot justify her part in ending a family. It's just not about the adults. Kids are involved. But when you're dealing with a co-narcissist, a codependent pick-me, which is a co-narcissist, okay? Codependent pick-me / co-narcissist. It should be in the dictionary, honey. When you're dealing with these type of women, they are just like the narcissistic man. Why do you think they are able to stay with that type of person for so long? Because birds of a feather flock together. They're both selfish. They're both self-absorbed. Okay? They both think with their private parts and not with their hearts and souls and about who they're hurting. They don't give a damn. There's no remorse. Okay? There's no empathy. Okay? So all of the same behaviors that Martel exhibits, she has them. She has them too. They share that as a common bond. They both love screwing people over. Literally. Okay? Another person. Arion is slower than slow while she's planning to set up an interview. She has already given AL all the information that he needs. Oh yeah, that's another thing. She wanted somebody to do an interview with. Girl, ain't nobody taking more time out of their day to interview you. You're not that interesting. We could find like a million other bitches just like you that think like you, that don't care about who they hurt, nobody's feelings. Okay? Another person says, how can you be mad about your name being brought up when you had a choice not to insert yourself in a married couple's life who she knew was on a reality show, despite how much she wants to not acknowledge it? When you inserted yourself into her life, she has a right to talk about what happened that caused her to leave her marriage. Absolutely. This hood booger, she get on my damn nerves. She a hood booger. She a hood booger and I don't trust her. Whew. Okay, and the person goes on to say, and then on top of that, she attacked this woman by talking about her, etc. Like she, the wife, was the side chick. I told y'all. I just told y'all. She was talking to Melody, berating Melody, trying to put Melody in lowest terms about her husband. Because guess what? If I feel sorry for screwing your man, I'm not gonna be like, well, could you get your husband and tell him to stop calling me? I'm not gonna say that, because if I really want the motherfucker to stop calling, I'm gonna stop answering. That's what a real woman do. Real woman get that number changed. So you wanted to screw that lady's husband. Get out of here. Let me calm down, you guys, because this shit is old and I don't even need to, but y'all see where I'm coming from. Okay? Y'all see where I'm coming from when it comes to her and women like her. And I continue to discuss her more from an educational standpoint. Because there's so many hoes out here that act like her. When I tell you it's way too many, honey. Way too many. But in other news, honey, let's move on along. We'll be back for part 2, honey. Part 2 of that special ass conversation that they had. A mess. Okay, so Cardi B and Tasha K have finally settled their years-long defamation lawsuit, bringing an end to their high-profile legal feud. Cardi B and Tasha K have finally put an end to their years-long legal battle after reaching a settlement in the high-profile defamation lawsuit that has kept them locked in a courtroom feud since 2019. The Bronx rapper initially sued the blogger for spreading damaging falsehoods about her, leading to a multi-million-dollar judgment in Cardi's favor. After a lengthy appeal process and public back and forths, both parties have now agreed to resolve the matter. Tasha K has agreed to pay Cardi B nearly $1.2 million over 5 years, Rolling Stone reports. The agreement is a reduction from the original $3.9 million defamation judgment awarded to the rapper in 2022. As a part of the settlement, Tasha K has agreed not to make any derogatory, disparaging, or defamatory statements about Cardi B moving forward. Girl, don't mention her name, don't say nothing. I hope you have learned your lesson, Tasha K, because that was too much. All you had to do, girl, was just take the damn videos down. Like, y'all, learn from this. Don't let your ego write a check that your ass can't cash. And I mean that literally and figuratively. Okay? In exchange, Cardi B has withdrawn her objections to Tasha K's bankruptcy filing, allowing a structured payment plan to move forward. However, since the agreement was reached in bankruptcy court, it only covers a portion of the total debt, meaning Tasha K will still be responsible for the remaining balance after completing her repayment plan. So it's good that, they're moving forward with that. Oh, we got news on Karen Huger. Karen Huger has been sentenced to 2 years in prison after DUI, but will only serve 1 behind bars. Shout out to People Magazine. So Karen Huger was back in Montgomery County Circuit Court on Wednesday, February 26, where she was officially sentenced to 2 years in prison with 1 year suspended for her ongoing drunk driving case. The Real Housewives of Potomac star 61, dressed in all black with her husband of 28 years, Ray, by her side, will have to serve 5 years probation. She has 30 days to appeal the judge's decision and 90 days to ask the judge to reconsider his order. In January, Huger entered into a private recovery program in Florida, as she later explained, to get to the bottom of taking antidepressants and drinking. And then, what is this I'm hearing that some man flee the scene of the crime? They talking about Karen's side dude. So we'll hear about that on part 3 of the Real Housewives of Potomac reunion. And then I was confused when Karen says she's not an alcoholic, but this is your 4th DUI, girl. Like, girl, what is going on with Karen? I feel like Karen does not tell the truth. That's Karen's problem. That's been Karen's problem for a while on Real Housewives of Potomac. She's a whole bunch of smoke and mirrors. Okay? She is. She let that Grand Dame title go to her head. It's a mess. So hopefully you guys, she learns from this, All right, you guys, that's all I have to say about all of that. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, brand new, and I will check you guys out in the next